Yes, I can. Yeah, that time it wasn't Twitch. It was there was like a glitch in my internet. I was about to start cussing Twitch. Went to my dashboard to restart, and I had no connection, and then all of a sudden I had the connection back. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright. Large grid remote. Just like that, I believe. Where's my little arrows? It's up, up. That's forward. Okay, I was about to do it wrong here. That's what we want. That shows forward. That's what that is. Bam. Nail it. Saving it. At some point, we need to disconnect all the vehicles from this thing and make a blueprint of it, because I kind of like having a jump station. It's not the greatest station. In fact, maybe I ought to take my shipyard and turn it into a jump station. I'll look at that in creative mode at some point and see if I can make it work, and if I like it. And if I do, and if I like it better than Mosey here, then I'll do that. But for right now, Mosey Station is what we got. And I like it. But now that I think about it, I think my mobile shipyard would be better than this kind of convoluted. I mean, because this was a wrecked, this was the crashed, this was the red ship that was wrecked and crashed and destroyed and messed up. And I repurposed it into Mosey Station. But my shipyard was built from the start, designed to be a shipyard station. Now, if that was a jump station, that would be, I think that's what we want. And I don't even know if it would have to have thrusters to be a jump station. It would just need the jump drives. That's something to look into as well. In fact, I kind of like that idea. Because really, with the thrusters, I can move the station around, but it really kind of makes it a less than adequate ship. My shipyard with jump drives. Jump it from place to place, but no need for thrusters. I think that would be ideal. I'm gonna look at that in creative mode. I think that's the way to go. And if it's like I'm thinking it's gonna be right now while I'm thinking about it, then when I come back to this game, I'll enable creative mode tools just long enough to cut this grid out and pop that one in its place. And then we'll go back to survival. And then we'll have a jump station, a proper shipyard station with jump capability. But this thing going on right now, whatever it is, I don't know. Dampeners on, it ain't happening. The station. Oh, well, that brings to mind something else too. A station is a static grid. I don't know if you can jump a static grid. If you convert it to a ship, I think it would have to have thrusters to be able to convert. I don't know. I'm gonna have to toy with it. I'm gonna have to check it out and toy with it, figure it out. I'm thinking, oh, I need oxygen before I die here. I'm thinking kind of what I'm imagining is my shipyard converting to a ship, hitting the jump, and then converting back to station. And so whatever it needs to be able to convert is what it'll have to have. It don't have to have thrusters that are able to move it around. But if it has to have thrusters to convert, I'll stick a couple of small fucking ions on it or something. Not to be functional, just to allow it to convert. Because the way we would move it is we would just convert it, jump it, convert it back to a station, done. Static grid. So yeah, I'm kind of, more I think about it, more I'm liking that idea. I think I like that better than the Mosey station here. Pretty sure I like it better, in fact. But I'll have to try it before I buy it. Alright, so I got the remote here. What's our minimum jump distance with this thing? Okay, so we can move it. No, easy. 5 kilometers at a time with the jump. No. Shit. Oh, but the Kingfisher came with it, and we moved 5 kilometers. Okay. That's good to know. Holy shit, man, I thought I was fixing to have a disaster. I didn't mean to activate it. Down is jump. No, up is jump. And no is what I wanted to hit. 5 kilometers. 4.72 from my last GPS marker. Okay. Not bad. And everything travels along and nothing gets broken. Nice. Now if I try to orient the thing, I gotta do it slowly, but I'm gonna put us back where we were. Slow is good for a station. Maybe I will put thrusters on that shipyard just enough to rotate it slowly. Well, I accidentally jumped 5 kilometers. I was fixing to jump back to where we were. I mean, but we're only 5 kilometers away. We don't have to go back. Everything is still reachable. So we can just sit here is fine. But I'm having some thoughts. Now, I installed a remote on the station. And the reason I did that is because because I wasn't sure how it was going to work with my ship docked the way it is. But when I just jump 5 kilometers, everything's fine, so it can jump. But it's also possible for me to jump in the ship and go somewhere and then remote control the station to jump to where my ship is, however many times it takes. And then that way not lose one or the other, not lose the connection, you know. But then I started thinking, this is fine and all, but it's really, remember how I told you that you can convert one thing into something else, but when you build when you build something that's designed for your purpose from start to finish, it's a better product. Remember when I told you that? What we have here in Mosey Station is a less than adequate ship posing as a station. And what I'm thinking is maybe tomorrow I'm going to go into creative mode, go to my shipyard, and convert the shipyard into a jump station. Because that's a proper shipyard station. And if we can jump that thing around and use that as our station base, I think we'll like it better than this kind of convoluted multi-deck thing. And as far as assembly goes, our ships can function for that. The shipyard just needs to be a station they can dock to, refuel. I mean, I'll have to put some stuff on it. Maybe I'll go ahead and put a refinery and some assemblers on it. And I'll certainly put a hydrogen tank on it so that like ships can refuel there if they need to. I'm having ideas. I'll be looking at it. But for right now, we're dealing with the Mosey station. Anyway, I got my landing gear. I kind of made a spot over here where I could dock with a connector and my docking bridge. It's kind of makeshift, but it works for now. I suppose what I really need is some stairs coming down from it. So let me do that. But I'm really kind of interested in what you're doing over here too. I kind of want to help if I can, but let me do something over here and then I'll get with you. Remember, just kind of get your main deck platform so that you can start laying out where your thrusters are going to be and hook everything up with conveyor tubes, right? And whatever however you're going to do it. I don't know if you're going to use ions or hydrogen thrusters, but you're going to want some things that are going to need to be conveyed, like oxygen and O2 generators and that kind of stuff. So once you get that laid out, then you kind of build the outside around it, and then you'll know kind of where and how to build your bridge. All right, let me see. Let me get some steel. Oh, really? I don't know. No, that shouldn't have done it. But something was going on a minute ago. I was trying to dock with the station and it was moving. The thrusters were turned off. And yeah, something weird was going on. And right now I got the thrusters on and the dampeners on, but it's like it's not exactly stationary. It's drifting a slight amount. Like 0.1 to 0.5 meters per second. And I don't know why that's happening. But I'm gonna get some steel and build a descent from my landing area here. Yeah, let me get it like that. See if that's not too bad. That'll work. And then from there, go to structure. Wait. Well, make a note. Stairs. Ammo, Kajamo. Block me. One there, I guess. What the hell? There's there. Now, did I want to do it like that, or did I want to just make multiple stops on the elevator? No, we'll just do it like this. This will well do. Silicone wafers. No, the thing is even Okay, you got ore and you got wafers. Wafers is what the ore is turned into. All right. So if you don't have any ore but you have some wafers, they'll show up. And if you don't have any wafers but you have some ore, it'll show up. But if you don't have any ore, you can't make more wafers until you get some more ore. Yeah, if you have some. Possibly, yeah. Sure. Let me have a look and see what we got here. Well, the production isn't going to make you wafers. That's the assembler uses the wafers to build your bulletproof glass. All right, the refinery makes the wafers out of the ore. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta look and see. We may be fixing to come under attack here. We got a pirate scout drone. It's going away from us. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Alright, so let me look at what we got here. Oh, yeah, the algae farms are back in the, yeah, they're back in the, what the hell's up with that? I don't know. But, in the connector, we got squat. But in our large containers, that's where everything really is worth looking at. Although there's 2,000 steel plates in an inset connector number 2, and 21,000 kilos of iron in connector number 3, nickel in connector number 4. Large container, I'm looking at, what were we looking for? Silicon, right? Large container 2. Okay, so you're good. We don't need silicone. Now you found some ingots or you found some ore? Because I'm looking here, I'm not seeing any silicon ore. We might need some more.
Energy low.
You got, yeah, there's 542 silicon wafers in large container number 1. And that's it. I think we're out of silicon ore. So I may go, if you start running out of silicon, I may go and find us some more. Oh shit, I need energy here. But we have a cargo terminal and refill station up on the top deck where the heavy miner is, in the back by your B miner. And we have a terminal and a refill station on deck 2 where the builder craft is. So, yeehaw, said the cowboy. So, so what are you thinking on that ship? You gonna go with hydrogen thrusters or ions? Gonna go with ions then? Okay. So you don't need to hook your thrusters to the conveyor system. What about the hydrogen? Okay, well the hydrogen will need hydrogen fuel and they'll need conveyors. The reason I'm asking is because I was gonna, I don't know, start helping you lay the conveyor system out. Right. Yeah, I don't guess you have to decide on, I don't, I don't guess you have to decide on what kind of thrusters you want just yet. But what about like what kind of capabilities you're gonna want as far as, I mean, are you gonna want to be able to manufacture stuff, or do you just want to have like to be able to make oxygen? Uh, are you know what I mean? Are you gonna want a refinery and assemblers, or are you just gonna want like oxygen and O2 generators, or do you want the whole shebang? No, it's gonna be a ship. Although, if you want to, okay, okay. So maybe you just want, if you're thinking about hydrogen, then maybe you just want hydrogen tank and oxygen tank, and maybe some O2 generators, and just be able to, refill your fuel when you dock at the station instead of manufacturing your. Well, if you got O2 generators, you can make fuel and oxygen. So if you run low, you can handle some ice if you have to and throw it in there. Uh, Not yet. If you push it or hit it or something, maybe. It depends on how much mass it has compared to your mass. You might not have enough ass behind you to push it. If it's got some mass. Yeah, it's cut free. Yeah, you're gonna have to trash it and rebuild it because you can't. You're not. Now it's a separate grid. It won't. It, you ain't gonna ever make it connect right. All right, so you may or may not want a refinery and assembler, but we know you're gonna want to be able to generate hydrogen and oxygen, and you're gonna want an oxygen tank, at least one. One small one. You want to keep your weight light, I guess, if you're gonna be a fighter craft. Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave that part to you. I was just gonna, like, here in the middle somewhere, I was gonna lay out your, put you a couple of oxygen generators and a small oxygen tank and a hydrogen tank, so that you can build your conveyors off that toward your thrusters after wherever you place them. You know, just something I can do to help.
Inventory full.
Right. Well, the thing is you can put those, you can put like your thrusters whenever you're ready. You can put them wherever you want them, and you can run your conveyor tubes to them from the center. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna put I'm not gonna build thrusters or anything. I'm just gonna here in the middle kind of put you a small oxygen tank and a couple of O2 generators and a hydrogen tank, and then you can run your conveyors to wherever your thrusters end up being. Yeah, I picked them up. You need them? No, here I'm dropping them. Your girders and your bulletproof glass are right there. And you're gonna probably stay small and slim, right? What I mean is you're not gonna be like 3 blocks tall. You're probably probably 2 blocks. It looks like you're, well, 3 blocks with your deck and what you're building. Yeah. So you want to keep your stuff small enough to be encased by what you're doing there. So probably a couple of these bad boys. I'll give you 3 of them. And we're gonna want 1 small oxygen tank will probably do it. Got 3 small hydrogen tanks. Probably 2 O2 generators. Maybe 3. is you got those sloped half block transition blocks there, but they physically take up a whole 1 by 1 cube. So and probably what you want to do. See, the problem is when you get rid of them. Hold on, let me try this. Let's see. Let me try this. Let me take the one in the middle. Here, why don't you try it? Because I'm loaded down with stuff. Grind out the one in the middle. See, what we're going to try to do is replace these blocks underneath it without your glass floating away. Right. So grind out the one in the middle first and replace it with a full light armor block. I know. But the one in the middle, grind out the one in the middle. Replace it with a full light armor block. A full square cube. Alright. Weld that. Alright. Now take one of them on one side, whichever side you want to do first, and grind it out. No, because you want it to be that round shape, right? Okay, so let me go into the light armor, and if you look down at like 5 o'clock, there's some curved shapes. On light armor, in your light armor category, 9 o'clock is your light armor panels. That's not what you want. Look down at 5 o'clock, there's a curved shape. Okay, look at those. Pull one of those out. No, pull it out. Try that. Okay. See if it'll fit against that block you just made and orient it so that it conforms to the shape of your window. No, that's not the right one. I mean, maybe it is. Yeah, but that's not the one you want. Try the other one. I think you picked the wrong one. Try the very first one. Yeah, put that one in there. There you go. That's the one you're looking for. Look at that. Alright, let's see. Go to recents. Let's go with small hydrogens. Lay it down. Over. else do I have on tap? I believe O2H2s. Yeah, 3 of them. That'll get you producing it. Yeah, baby. Look at that. That's the way we like it. Now to stop. Alright, make it. Back here. Oxygen tank. One small oxygen. Alright, what the hell am I carrying that? Let's do it this way. Let's wait a minute. Build planner. Get all that out. Those. That. 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 And that. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do this. Ship. Got a bunch of stuff in it. Not too much. Well, there. Let's dump everything we're not using. There's large container number 3. Let's put some stuff in it. Build planner. Bam. Okay. Ions on. Feed unlocked. Oh, we need to build a welder. Get back over here. Alright, locked. Wait, do we have a welder? Oh yeah, you built a welder. It's ready. Alright. Unlocked. I just can't see the welder because you got it sideways. You got one on there. Alright, so go to third person. Welder on. Easy, easy does it. Bam. Alright, welder off. What do we have? We don't have steel. Lock. Right, empty. Cleaner. About time for us to make some more steel. Oh, there's some more. 33, 33. Okay. Not too heavy. Large container number 3's got plenty of room. Let's put that in there. Negative. That in there. There we go. Oh, get me moving. Oh, look at you. Now, have you covered up a bunch of inside blocks that you can't get to the weld? You want to be careful about that. I can weld the outside blocks for you. Are you there? Can you hear me? Welder on. Oh, that is a tricky little gyro. I'm going to go in and change that. Gyroscope. Let the power down. Make it 35%. Still a little twitchy, but not like it was. Welder's off. It's a stellar school bus. Alright, I'm gonna change the welder on this thing so that I can see it from the cockpit. What's up with you, man? Can you hear me? Did you lose your mic? What's going on? Hola, muchacho. What's going on here? Oh, why is that off? I turned it on last night. Okay, that's on. Still on? Yes, it is. What's going on here? Oh, Blitz is disconnected. I'll send him a message here in a second. Lemo, lock, off, off. I have my lights on. Oh, there you are. My helmet lights are not working. What the hell is the deal there? Okay, what is happening? There's my third person. Helmet lights are on, but they're not lighting anything up. My helmet lights are not fucking lighting anything up. What the hell is the deal? Alright, let me try something here. that helmet. Helmet lights. Nothing. Try that helmet. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, my lights kind of. Hello. Hello, hello. Hola, hola. Play with that helmet for a little bit. Just to freak blitz out. Okay, my lights on now. They working here? Let's see. Fuck no. My lights are not lighting up shit. Look, there's a light, but it ain't casting any light. Go shine them on the dark side of an asteroid and see. So, can you hear me? What's going on here, man? Test 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, hola muchacho. Yeah, I got that too. What we need is, let me try it. Yeah, leave the party. Did we, okay. Countered an error, hold on. Hellfire. Blitz, spiked, commented. Not there, okay. Recently played with. Invite to my party. Yes, there you are. Yeah, I know. I couldn't hear you. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah. Yeah, it's Stellar School Bus. It's a magic bus. That's cool. So are these machines gonna work for you like I got them laid out? That's the beginning. That's the beginning of your conveyor system. You got 3 small hydrogen tanks in the back. You got 3 O2 generators, which should keep you going, and you got one oxygen tank here. I think that'll do. It should do everything, and it keeps a low profile. No, you know what's going on? You're trying to put it right in here where you're standing, right? Okay, you don't know what's happening? What's happening is your curved window here, it takes up a full 1 by 1 block of space. So this whole block is the window. Your seat's gonna have to be back here. All right, where you're standing. Yeah. Now, so what you might do is once you put your seat there, what you might do is grind out these side pieces and put a couple more glass pieces around that. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll have that. Yeah. Then you'll be able to do it. Now you can put your command seat right where you're standing, and then put some more curved windows around the outside, and then you'll have what you're looking for. You'll be able to see out the front and out the sides. Yeah. Let me see. No, you should be able to get it. You know what? You might not be able to place it because you don't have what you need to start building it. Control seat, eh? Okay. Okay, you got control seat, which is the one that's down there on the station. Then you got control station. Then you got flight seat. You can't put a small grid on a large grid. You want a large grid seat. Well, you don't have to use that. There are other selections. But you're look in the large grid and see what's available. There are some other control seats available. Well, go to the one next to it, the one that says flight seat. Try it. You'll like that better anyway because the control station seat with the big monitor, that one you in first person you're looking at the screen and that's it. And in third person you're pulled way away and you can't zoom in with that one. But the flight seat one with the smaller monitor, that one will work a little better for you, I think. The one that's there on the station is my favorite out of all of them, but try the flight seat one. The control station one is that one I don't like at all. Yeah, you got a good start going on here. Now, are you thinking about stairs or an elevator in here? I can show you how to build the elevator. It's not hard. No, you got two blocks. It's 2 blocks high, and your stairs require 2 blocks of length to climb 1 block of height. But your elevator is 2 blocks high, but it'll raise up like 4 blocks in height. So like you can set it down inside your bottom deck, have one stair going to the top of the elevator, and then the elevator carrying you the rest of the way. But, you know, I guess you can think about that when the time comes. I was just curious as to what you were thinking. I wasn't gonna start building it or nothing.
Energy low.
So is that your girl? Your daughter? I wonder if she could come on with you as a guest and she could be in here with us building shit. It's the one that looks like steel plates except with little square holes in it. Well, maybe we need to manufacture some more. This block's not finished. It is now.
Energy critical.
Did you pick the one with the big ass monitor that you said you didn't like? The flight seat? Yeah, that's a better one. Yeah, you wouldn't like that one because in first person you're just staring at the monitor. It fills up the screen. And in third person you're zoomed way out and you can't zoom in. It won't let you pan around or nothing. that one there is better out of those two. Is Minecraft not a builder game? Not a like a survivor builder kind of game? Well, I like it then. Let's see, where's my ladder? It is.
No energy.
Oh. Alright, I sat there and let myself run out of energy and oxygen. I gotta go to medical. Uh-oh, now your chair's floating. Yeah, but if you put it there, then you can't really see out your windows. But I suppose you could grind out the other blocks surrounding it and put more windows up. So did you notice this helmet I'm sporting? I changed my helmet. No, it's a DLC. It's one of the DLC packs. I don't know which one, but it's the robot helmet. Yeah, that's the one I usually use. Trying to. I can't seem to close the top one in. Mm-hmm. They're in there, but you may have to do something else with the top. Well, I tried a flat one, and the flat one won't go in there because your chair's taking up the space. And when I try to flip it around and do it from the outside, it don't want to connect. You might have to do something like this. Let's see, what do I have? Do I have a little steel? No, I don't. Let me get a little steel here. Yeah, good, because you might. I was gonna say you might have to do something like this. Let me get a little steel and I'll show you. And I may be in the wrong color. Here, let me match your color real quick. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you might want to go with, let's see, like if I go into the half blocks and do a little tip right there. Well, I'll have to put the actual block back here to connect to it. See, you've already placed, what did you put there? What is that? Oh, you're going with panels? Oh, I see. No, it will now. It'll connect to the panel you're standing on. Yeah. Yeah, but you tried to start there, and that's why it wouldn't work. But now it'll connect to the panel that you're standing on. Try it again. Yeah, it'll work. Try coming from the other direction and aim kind of toward the panel you were standing on. It'll work. Yeah. It should work. Why is it not working? Oh, because I know why. Because your panels. Alright, let me try this then. Flip the panel upside down, put it on top of the panel you were standing on, and now it'll work connected to that one. But I don't know that that'll be airtight though. That's the problem there. It might be. Well, your panel, those panels aren't really airtight. Oh, but you know what? It occurs to me that I could do the same thing with the glass. But you don't want glass on top there, right? I don't know if the panel is airtight though. I don't know if those bumper panels are airtight. And the thing is, okay, you see what happened? It's not gonna. See, the thing is I had to turn it upside down because your chair takes up that whole space in there. So your panel can't go there unless it flips upside down, but it's not going to attach there. But you can flip one upside down and attach it to this panel right here, and then you can attach an upside down one to that panel. But then once you've done that, I don't know that it's going to seal your cockpit airtight. It may, but it may not. Right, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be airtight or not. I mean, it seems like there should be a way to make it airtight, but I don't know
Energy
if it
low.
will or not. I gotta energize. I think you might be fine. Don't know until we close everything in and put an air vent in there. And for some reason, my helmet light's not casting any light. It's on. I can go to third person and look at myself and I see it shining. But it's not lighting up. It's not lighting anything up. My helmet light is not casting any light. Yeah. Oh yeah, you accidentally miss your spot and have it like made out there in space. Yeah. That's kind of messed up. Kind of a cool little cockpit you built there, though. I think that's gonna be good. Sit in that seat and see what it looks like. Yeah. You can see all around pretty good. And you got that wide screen there. You only got one screen though, whatever you're gonna put on it. And let's see, if I go to third person, I can zoom in and out. I can pan around. Yeah, that works. Cool. see. Well, let's see. Where are you gonna put it? On the side? Okay, but you're going with ion thrusters, right? So you don't need to put a conveyor to it. Or are you going with hydrogens? Remember, look at the mods too. There's some different looking thrusters. Yeah, when you click on your little item wheel and click over to the right, you see modded number 3, modded number 2, modded number 1. Number 2 has got, looks like an ion thruster there. It's the AEL 700, OPC AEL 700. But modded number 1 has got a selection of both hydrogen and ion thrusters. In fact, I've been thinking, now that I've built the Kingfisher, now that I'm in here with some mods, I may put some different looking thrusters on it and see how cool that is. I mean, I've got it blueprinted, so I could make an alternate version. I'm gonna grab a beer. Some of those modded thrusters will give you more power. And also, if you look at modded number 1, you'll see that huge honking thruster I was talking about. Remember I told you when I built the Hercules, the only reason I built it is because I found that huge ass thruster and I thought, well, I gotta use that at least once. So I built a ship around a giant thruster. Did you die? Okay. Just look at this. I mean, don't keep it or nothing. I just want you to see it. This is astounding, in fact. Let's see which one. There it is. Is that it? That one's 700. Yeah, 800. Look at this beast of a thruster. It's so utterly humongous. I can't even. Maybe I can't get it far enough away from me to see what the hell I'm doing. Oh, but I can do it in third person. Let's see. Sometimes when it's like that, let's see, go to third person and get kind of a, oh man, it's so, holy smokes. Seriously. Oh, right, and it's not creative mode. So that don't work. Right, how the hell are you even supposed to place that humongous thing? Go to third person, it doesn't matter. It's just you can't get it far enough away from you to see where the hell you're even going. Okay, let me get rid of it and get over here, and let me aim at try it right there, and let's see. See if I can do it. Go to third person. Is it snapped? Can't even tell. I can't. It's so big I can't get away from it to make it snap. Okay. There's one way I can show it to you. Let me just get out of that. Go to here. Go. Let me go here. No, the one I'm fixing to show you, the 800. It's a. No, it's the Strybog S. Hold on. What's the deal here? Go here. I did. Why can I not push it away? Okay, hold on. Let me try just a light armor block. Oh, why is it disappearing like that? Oh, that's why. Okay, so now let me try this. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Can I possibly? I just want you to see it, so I want to place it if I can. Can I raise it up one? No, right there. Let me just nail it right there. Bam. Look at that beast. Now there's a hydrogen thruster. All right, that's why I built the Hercules, because I just had to use that thruster, so I built a ship around the thruster. That thing is honking, man. And I built this ship that's got 7 decks on it and a way elaborate conveyor system that's like the one on the horizon, and tons of stuff in it. And that thruster, I mean, that thing has got that thing's got some acceleration that'll snap your neck, man. It's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted you to see that. That's all. So now I'll get rid of it. And now I'll put it back in our back the way it was. There. Yeah, that's huge. That damn thruster's big as half the station, man. The big half of the station. Crazy big. Now the 700 is a little more reasonable. Although you're looking for ions, right? There's some cool ions too. Let's see. This is a 500, a 400. Here's a 500. Well, these are the ones I have on the station. The 500s. The 500s are the ones I have on the station. So like you could put one of them.
Energy low.
Not straight. Let me get some energy. Let's see. I'll put a couple here just so we can see what they look like. Well, you see the ones on the station, right? Those are the 500s. They look pretty good. I think they're the 500s. Let's see. Yeah, that's the 500s. And then the 500s, 400s. The rest of these are all hydrogens. But yeah, so there's the 500s. Then the 400s look like this. Oh, let me do this since I'm just okay. Right. All right. And then the let's see. And this one is the 700. Ooh, that's a honker. Get rid of these. Put that 700 on the back of there. Oh, and that's 400, 700. And that's the 500. Yeah. Yeah, and what I'm doing here is I'm just throwing some thrusters out there for you to look at. Now we'll go to movement and show you what's available there. Put this one there. And put this there. That way you can look and see all the different ion thrusters that we got available to us right now. All right, are you back? You ready to look at this? Okay, this one right here, this is the regular vanilla ion thruster right here. And then this one, right, I'm not, yeah, I just put these here so you could see them. They're not going to stay there. I just wanted you to see what they look like, what all of them look like, so you can know which one you want to pick. All right, this one right here is the regular vanilla ion thruster. This one is the regular vanilla large ion thruster. All right, this one is the modded 500. This is the ones I have on the station. This one here behind you. And then this huge one in the back, this is the 700. And then the small one over here on this other side is the 400. So those are all the ion engines you can choose from. Did you hear that, or did you go somewhere? Oh, okay. Okay, so you know what's up, right? This one's the regular vanilla ion. This one is the vanilla large ion. This one is the 500, which is the one I have on the station. Yes, they're all ion thrusters. This one in the back is the 700. And this one over here on the side is the 400. Those are all the ion thrusters we've got, all the different ones. The hydrogens? Alright. Alright, let me get rid of these and I'll show you all the hydrogen thrusters. Except that big huge one I showed you a minute ago. I don't see any need to show you that one again. But let me get rid of these. Well, I'll show them off to you. I mean, the regular, you've already seen the regular thrusters that are on my ship. Those are the vanilla thrusters, the ones that are on the Kingfisher, both the large ones and the regular ones. Now I'll show you the ones we have in the mod selection. And those are we have some interesting things for hydrogens in the mod selection. Like this thing right here. Oh no, that's atmospheric. Hold on. Okay, Atmo. What is that? Atmo. Okay, never mind. What's this? That's a weird wheel. Okay. So it looks like these are the only alternate hydros we got. This one is the Strybog 50. It's a little tiny thing. Oh, it's a small grid. It's not going to work, so never mind. Yeah, that's small grid. Wait a minute. Oh, there's a large grid version. All right, let's see what that one looks like. Oh, let's see. The small grid is the 50. The large grid is the 350. All right, so this is a Strybog 350 right here. Oh, dagnabbit. Strybog 350. Let's put it somewhere right there. Bam. Strybog 350. And then this is the Strybog 400 hydro thruster. And then that's the 400. This is the 500. And then, yes, this is the 550. And look, there's different versions of some of these, like the 550 right next to it. There's a 550 flat that can be like an inset thing if you want to build blocks around it. And then there's also, oh, this is the 600 right next to it. They both kind of look the same. The 550 and the 600 both look the same. Actually, the 600's a little narrower than the 550.
Energy low.
And then, of course, there's that huge honking thruster, the 800. You don't need to see that again. But then there's this one. This is the 700. And the 700 looks like this. It's pretty big too. Alright, so there's all your hydrogen thrusters. You've got the ones that, can you hear me? Okay, you've got the vanilla ones, which are the two different kinds that are on my ship. You've seen those. And then these are the modded hydro thrusters. And then after you look at them, I'll get rid of them. This one right here is the 350, Strap 350. This one's the 400. This one is the 500. This one is the 550. This one is the 600. No, oh no, it's also a 550. I thought I put a 600 up there. I'll do the 600 next. This big one is the 700. And I thought I had a 600. Hold on a minute. 550, 550, 600. Okay, this one's, yeah, these are the mods. Alright, this one is the 600 right here. Let me snap it up there. I put it in creative mode. I put the creative mode tools up just so I could show you the thrusters.
Energy critical.
And then once I get rid of them, I'll go back to the. I gotta energize. So the 600 one is the double one. and then the one next to it is the 500 one. Yeah, this way you can see what they look like before you go to the trouble of spending all the materials to build it. I can do that if you want to. It just won't let you do it. See, that's why I got rid of the creative mode tools, because we couldn't both use them. Because it was a creative mode game. See, we're in a survival mode game. And I'm the administrator, and I can enable those tools for myself, but it won't let you use them. And that's why I got rid of them. So because we couldn't both use them. But while I'm in this mode, if you want to pick out a thruster and you want me to snap them on for you, I can do that. I don't care. Let's see, I need a snack here. Well, this is what we got. These are all the hydrogen thrusters we got. The ones that are on the Kingfisher, and these that I put out here for you to look at. Those are the only ones we got. That is the let me pull up my welder. The 700. Yeah, that's a big powerful one. No. Oh yeah, the hydrogens have to be connected to a conveyor. But you got ports on the back of your little hydrogen tanks there. You can run them off of. Yeah. 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 Okay. The 700. All right. If you're gonna go with these big engines like the 700, look at it. It takes up quite a number of blocks. So if you're gonna go with something like that, then you might want to go with a couple of big hydrogen tanks instead of those 3 small ones I got there. See, I put them there to keep a low profile for you so you could build slim. But you're going to need more fuel if you're going to go with a bunch of these. If you want to run a low profile and you still want some juice, try thinking about this. Try thinking about this. This one right here. What is this? This is the 500. We could put a couple of these on the back of your. We could put a. Look at it. It's a much smaller looking thing, but it's a 500, and you can put, 2 or 3 of them in a line. You say you do like it or you don't like it? You don't like it. Yeah. It's a Strybog 500. It's just got Strybog 500 hydrogen thruster. But you don't like that one? You like the vanilla ones the best? Right. Yeah. Oh, well, you might have to build that one. I don't think I have industrial large. I just got large and regular. I don't have the industrial. I'd like to see that though if you got one. You want me to get rid of these others? Cause I don't. Cause you got some DLC that I didn't get. That's why. No, it's some DLC that you got that I didn't get. Cause the only mods we have here are the ones that I loaded. And remember that when you joined, it loaded them on you. It loaded them on your game. But they're the mods that I have. So if you got something that I don't have, it's a DLC that you got that I don't have. All right. So you want me to get rid of all of these real quick? All right. Let me talk them. And then yeah, I'd be interested in seeing that industrial hydro you got. Is there a small version of the industrial as well? I wouldn't mind seeing both of them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing both of them. And I assume that came with the heavy industry mod. Yeah, yeah, I got several of them too, but I don't think I have I don't think I have heavy industry. I kind of want that one, but I don't think I have it. Let me see where you at. Yeah, but that's just the frame. We ain't seen it built. But that's okay. I'm in the creative mode still. I can just do that. Okay, so it looks very similar to the vanilla one. And that's the small one? It don't matter. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. You just snap it and I'll weld it. Is the build one, the bigger one, just kind of look like the smaller one, only bigger? Okay. Well, let's take a gander at that bad boy. Are you worrying about that because you're sure you're going to use that, or are you just trying to show me? I mean, you can just hook it. Okay. So what you need is some conveyor connections for it. Where are you at? Coming out toward us? Like that? Well, I just snapped it up. Remember, I'm in creative mode tools right now. if it's a hydrogen engine, it's going to have to hook to a conveyor. That's a big engine. You know what? You could put that one on the back, and then equalize the force with the smaller ones along the sides and the tops and the bottom. Okay. Well, that's cool. But you need a, okay, let me look at it. Right, but I'm looking to see where your conveyor port is. It's in the middle of the back, correct? Okay, so it has to hook to a conveyor port. So, well, the thing is we might as well hook it up right if you're going to hook it up. Is this where you want it, or is it okay if you put it a little bit further back, like right here?
Energy low.
Well, I mean, you're going to have thrusters go in every direction. Okay, so you want them in, so you want it in the rear, right? How many do you want in the rear? Oh, you want them coming off the side but thrusting backwards. All right, so what you're saying is you want this. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. Let me pull this up. Now, does it have to be there, or can it be mounted here? Right here. Okay, in that case, let's see if this is what you have in mind here. Let me do something here. Now, you want it up high like that, right? Okay, then hold on a second. Let me do a little something here, because you're gonna need conveyor. So let's get some conveyors working. Let's get a curved one. All right, curved up. Then we want this one. Let me get over here where I can see it. Curved out. Curved out. Alright, then we want right here we're probably gonna want let's see. You can, if this ain't right, you can tell me and we'll change it, but I think right now you're probably looking at now is this a curved one? Yeah, like that, and then turn it this way, and then a block, an armor block on the end. Now snap your engine right there on that conveyor port. Is that what you're looking at right there? Here, just for something to look at, let me throw this up there. Alright, I'm just putting this here for you to look at. And you can put the ones you got on there in a little bit. But is that kind of what you're looking at right there? one on each side. Yeah, that's kind of cool. In fact, that's a pretty good look. In fact, that's the vanilla thruster because I don't have the one you got. But it's kind of that's what you're looking at. All right, so let me get rid of that, and you can put the one that you got on it. All right, let me get something to delete that with. Bam. Yeah. So now snap the one that you got right on that conveyor port right there. It should. It's a 3x3, isn't it? 3x3x3 or 3x3x4. A 3x3 should fit. Should fit right there. I mean, maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought it was 3x3. It should work. Should fit right on there. Right, you can't try going to third person, see if you can see better. Well, yeah, it should. It should. If it turns green, it'll snap. Yeah, I need to get that heavy industry mod, but if I go ahead and buy a mod, I think the next one I'm gonna buy is Frostbite because it's a story scenario, and I figure you and I can go through it and kind of have some fun with the story, a little bit of the story. No, not necessarily. If I have it and you join my game, we're in it. I don't know. I mean, right now I've got I did have some mods that you don't have. Like right now, I can snap. Before when we were playing the other day, remember you didn't have certain lights and stuff that I did, and I snapped them on there, and you welded them. So who knows? I don't know. We just have to see. I think you're too far away. Put your cross right on that conveyor tube and just move close enough for it to be there and turn green. There you go, get it at an angle. Well, snap it and let's look at it. I mean, if it's no good, we can get rid of it. If it turns, you're. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to get closer to it than that. Well, you click down to change the axis and click to the left to flip it. Well, I can snap the vanilla ones on there for you. Yeah. Yeah, but you're at the wrong angle to do that. The port's back here on the back side here. No. No, here's your port right here. Bam. My face is in it. That's where you gotta put it. No, right here. You see me? See where my face is? That's where it needs to go. No, there ain't no port back here. Yeah. Yeah, that port. Okay, you know what you need to do? You need to come over here, right here where I'm at right now. Aim across at that port. And then flip it around. Where is it? I see a shadow. I don't see the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, you have the port on the back. All right? That has to go right there.
Energy low.
I gotta get energy. I might can push it toward it, but it ain't gonna. No, no, you have to build it there. You can't build it somewhere else and then push it there. It won't connect. Well, let me look at it. All right, let's see what you got there. Now let me compare it to the vanilla one, just for the sake of a size comparison. Okay, it looks to me to be the same size. It's the same size. So you should be able to snap it there. You just need to get right about here where I'm at. And bam. Right about here. And then aim at that port. And then it should get there. And then you might have to flip it, but it should be like right against that port. And flip it around till it looks right, and then nail it. You're a little far out. You're gonna have to get closer than that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's like that, but it don't matter. Get closer. Once your cross is on that port, it'll snap to the port. Okay. Now let me put you another one on the other side. For some reason, my stupid helmet lights are not working. Alright, so hold on. What did I do over here? Let me look and see. I just come straight off. Up and over. Okay. So let me do that over here. Alright, let's see. We need... Oh, wrong. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let me get back over here. We need that is the curved tube. Let me go like that. Flip it up. Bam. Go this one. Get over here. Flip it out. This one's gonna want to curve to the rear. Bammo Kajamo to the rear. And now we want to put a block on the end. Bam, there it is. Nail it. There you go. Nail this other side. Yeah. That's how I'm able to weld it without running back for materials. So you snap it, I'll weld it for you. Yeah, we can change those out with larger tanks. Once we have some blocks around everything else to hold it in place, I can disappear those things and put a large tank in there or two. And yeah, we can do some stuff. Sure. Gotta get at that angle, remember? Gotta get that angle. You have it in your build planner? No, you could probably just, all you got to do is snap the frame in place and I'll weld it for you. You could probably do it with some steel plate. Okay. Okay. If you have it in your build planner, just click on that little gear icon below the arrow and it'll build them. Okay, what I'm saying is, if you have the thruster in your build planner, when you go to inventory, remember that little arrow? Okay, right. Now go below the arrow. Now go below the arrow to the gear icon and click that, and then it'll build them. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. All you need is one to snap in place, and then I'll weld it. Remember, you're gonna have to get over here at an angle like this to make it happen. Yeah, you'll get it. You might be in its space a little bit. Try a different angle. Go a little bit to your right. There you go. Bam. Now I'll weld it. Alright. Look at that. Yeah, then they look fine. Now, remember, you're going to have thrust left and right and in the front and up and down. And you're going to probably want to use smaller thrusters for that, right? So you'll want to line them. But you have that smaller version of the same thruster, correct? And since it's
Energy
a DLC
low.
that comes from Keen, it's probably like the vanilla, which means 7 to 1 or 6 or 8, you know, whatever works the best, it'll be close enough. You know, the exact ratio is 7 to 1, but even that's not exact. But if you have 6 smaller thrusters or 8 smaller thrusters, either one, it's going to be close enough. It'll be close enough to make it work for every one of the large ones. All right, you're painting. We need to get her built first. Do you remember how to paint the whole grid? Well, don't do that just now because you're attached to the station. You'll paint everything, including my ship. So don't do that. Let me disconnect my ship before you do it. No, but you will if you paint the whole grid. Yeah, but if you accidentally paint the whole grid, I better just be sure. Let me disconnect my ship. Hey, why did shut. What's going on here? I got a door closer. Supposed to be closing all my doors. What the hell's happening? No, my ship. My exterior airlock door is open. I don't know why. It shouldn't be open. But I'm disconnecting. In fact, I'm gonna do more than disconnect here. Thrusters on. Unlocked. Retract. Unlock. Retract. Okay, now you can do whatever you want. I don't care if you paint my heavy minor. But I like the look I got going for the Kingfisher. I wish I had enough room on one side or the other to put the lettering on it, but I don't. I could probably put it on the back, Kingfisher. Yeah. I mean, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, why in the hell is this door open? What the hell's going on? Come on, give me my control panel. Exterior door is off. Turn it on. Now it's closed. Alright, and now it should be. Get it off the toolbar. Oh no, it wants to be on the toolbar. Why am I drifting like this? What is going on? I don't know. Toolbar on, terminal off. What's this door doing? Toolbar on, terminal off. Okay. So, now it should, let's see. Depressurize one, start. Open. And closed. Okay. I don't know what the hell is going on there. And now here's this nose down thing going on with my ship. Whatever. At least it's not connected, so I'll just leave it. Let it fucking twirl. Well, there is one thing I can do, but it doesn't much matter. But hell, I'll go back to it. Pressurize. Go back to the bridge. Level her up. Info. Convert to station. Bam. And now kill hydro thrusters, kill lights. It's rock solid now. Alright, depressurize. Alright, chemo swammo. What do we want to do with your thrusters to the left and right? Do we want them up tight against this gray area? We don't want them, we want to spread them out to the end of this yellow area. Look, see, your helmet lights are shining fine. Mine are not casting light. What the hell? No, it's the game is bugging me. It's bugging me, man. It was working earlier. It's not working now. Other lights work. My helmet lights will not. Look, you can look at me and you can see I'm shining lights. You'll see a beam of light coming from my helmet. But I can go stand right up against something and my light's not lighting it up. Yeah, see, look, watch. I can turn them off. See, now look, see, I see your light. Your lights are shining fine. My lights are turned off right now. I turn them on. It's not casting light. You just killed yourself again. Yeah, that's not a slight bump, man. That's when, look, when the collision kills you, it's a bit more than a slight bump. It's a bit more than a slight bump. You're gonna have a little of that every once in a while. But you do want to try to keep it to a minimum whenever possible. Yeah, I did that too. I killed myself earlier. You know what I did? You know what I did? I was looking for a place to to tie into the conveyor system, and I was cutting into the deck to, look for a place to hook up, and I cut a block out from under my feet, and I fell all the way from the top to the bottom deck, and that was it. I was dead. Because that's the color you got selected in your paint palette. go to your paint palette, and then push B, and then aim at something gray and click your left trigger, and it'll take on the gray. Okay, now you're back to yellow again. What? Right, it's highlighted. Now click A to select it. Or you know what? Just go to your paint palette, then push B so that you're in paint mode, and then aim at the gray on the rest of your ship and click the yellow and click the left trigger. I mean that's gray, but is it the right gray? Okay, now you've got a different texture though. Look at it. You like the rust? You can make it all rusty then. Yeah. Okay, look. Now that you go to okay, stop talking and listen. Go to your paint palette. Now push B. Yes. Now aim at the gray on your ship that you want. Aim at it. Click your left trigger. Now paint whatever you want that same color. There you go. Now that's the color you got selected. Now everything you build will be that color. Well, if you want the rust, then go to your paint palette and click B. Yes. Well, go to your paint palette and then click B so you're in painting mode, and then go left or right on your D-pad until you find the one that you want. I gotta look and see what's going on with these drones. He's almost 10 kilometers away, but he's slowly approaching. You know what? I'm gonna take the Kingfisher and go out there and just take him out. And I'll get the carrier as well. I got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna finish smoking my bowl, and then if he's still approaching, I'm just gonna go out there and deal with it. Alright. I see. Well, no, because remember you're connected. You're gonna, when you save the blueprint, it's gonna save the station and everything again. Yes, because it's connected. You're gonna blueprint the whole grid, and right now your ship is part of the station grid. But don't worry about it. I'll save the game, and when I reload it, it'll all come right back. Saving it right now. And yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about making a blueprint until the thing's ready to be disconnected from the grid. That's when you make your blueprint, after you disconnect it. When you cut it free, that's when you make your blueprint. Until then, you just save it and it's part of the grid. And which I just saved it, so you're good. Plus it saves every 5 minutes. So when I load the game, it's going to load up just like it is. All right, man. All right. I'll see you then. Yeah, it's looking pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna go kill those pirate drones. They're out there right now. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna take the Kingfisher. I'm gonna go out there and deal. I see the scout drone. I don't see the carrier, but I may see it when I get closer to the scout drone. It's just under 9 kilometers away, but it's heading this way. It's getting closer slowly. I'm just gonna go out there and take it out, and if I run across the carrier, I'll take it out as well. Yeah, the Kingfisher. It ain't no little fighter, but it can fight. And there's a scout drone out there that's fixing to find that out. Alright, man. Hasta mañana, amigo. Yeah, there's a scout drone there that's fixing to have a bad day. Engines on. Okay, come on, bring me up. Oh, come on, game. Alright. Come on, game, catch up. All the way, there we go. Convert to ship. Okay, cameras. Rear view. Cameras off, backing up. Alright. There's a scout drone that's fixing to have a bad day right there. Oh, it stopped approaching. I'm gonna go take it out anyway. Oh no, it's getting closer, just slower. It's an angular thing. So what's going on there? Oh yeah, that's plenty of gyro power. I could actually add a little more. Just for shits and giggles, let's put it up to like 5. See what that does. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's put it up to 75. You're agile as shit. Alright, what's going on here? I'm hearing some bumping going on. Let me go to my drill. My hinge lock is on. Let's get out of this. Let's look here. What's banging? Maybe nothing's banging. Maybe that's just the sound it makes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. first person view. Get back to the cameras. Artillery on. Let's check our turrets. Let's start with artillery turrets. We want that. Aiming at power systems. Alright. Let's go to assault cannons after weapons. Gatling turrets after propulsion. Oh, it disappeared. Well, so much for that. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's the old that's the Mosey GPS. Unidentified signal. 4368. I could go there. I could go there. $43.68. I can go there in one jump. $43.42. Look at that. I'm jumping. I get 100% of it. 43.41 is what it's gonna put me at. Counting down. Okay, Mosey's 40. Where's the? Okay, here we go. It's still 128 kilometers away from us. $128 kilometers away from us. Nearly 129 and moving further as we speak. Alright, cameras off. to third person around. Alright, so it's looking like that's our option right there. Cameras off. Head 100. Five. Looking for some ice. I may change thrusters and turn this into an alternate version just because I can. The modded thrusters give me a little more power and maybe a little cooler look, I don't know. But I believe I still got the creative mode tools enabled. I do, so like I can do whatever I want here. I mean, we're still in survival, we still gotta keep ourselves alive, but or rather I gotta keep myself alive. As far as building goes, I can snap whatever. Alright, let's find some ice. And let's do it before the back torn jump again. It's looking like iron, maybe. Slow it up, slow it up. What we got right there, that's iron. Why is it not there? It is. It's showing up now. That means everything here is going to have iron. Everything in this little cluster. But there might be some ice. Slow it up. Slow it up. Up thrust. Down thrust. Slow it up, let's see, lights on. Oh, easy killer. Careful. Oh, fuck. We just hurt ourselves. Everything looks okay. Weapons are still alive. Oh, with the possible exception of our artillery turret. Better check it out. Oh, did I hit the wrong button? Hit the right button, doofus. Check out our artillery turret. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. 100%. We're good. We had a little bump, but we're okay. Yeah. Forward view camera. Cameras off. Whoa, easy, easy. Right, I got those gyros turned up, man. Damn, I did it again. I'm too close. Cameras on. Camera off. Look. No, everything's fine, but I need to quit skirting so close. We're not finding anything here anyway. Need some ice. Forward view. Let's try that rock right there. Cameras off. At 100. Easy with the fucking overpowered gyros. Left starboard view, nothing in the way. Hope the ice is on the surface, and it looks like it is. Starboard view, clear. Look at that, we got us some ice. Get a little closer. There's some more ice there. Big old chunk, but this will do us right here. Alright, dampeners on. Have a look. Think we're good. Hinge lock off, reverse, reel coming out. Auto will keep the bad guys off of us while we work. Okay. I don't want to snap my drill off, so let's turn our gyros way down. Yeah, that's a little better for our purposes right now. All right. Forward camera. Easy does it. Drill on. Right there. Info. Converter station. Keep us rigid while we work here. I still haven't built my throwouts. But right now we're in pure ice, so probably not picking anything else up. Extending tube. Still looking like pure ice. Let's just look at our drill count. That stone right there. Drill off, retracting tube. We're picking up stone. We need to build our throwouts. See what we got. Okay, the algae let's control panel search algae farms. Let's get those out of our terminal, off our toolbar. All right, now let's look. Empty. Why are they still there? Oh, because I took them out of the toolbar. Alright. Because I need to take them out of the inventory. Control panel. Show me. Right, algae farm. Inventory screen off. There we go. That gets rid of them. Back to inventory, hide empty. There we go. See what we got as far as ice goes. $29,000, and we got a whole bunch of stone. And our generators got some. Alright, we need more ice and we need throwouts. So, info, convert to ship. Rear view. Camera backing out. Let's see if maybe this spot is deeper. It looks a little trickier, that's for sure. Starboard view, nada. It's definitely a little trickier. I'm not sure we're gonna fit in there. There's more ice. Back up. Let's see. That don't look that deep. That one's probably our best bet. Could be wrong. Starboard view, nada. That bad boy right there. Does it? Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. All right, baby. Easy one there. Close quarters. Forward view. Give it a little bit. Whoa. Yeah, we're touching. Forward view. That looks good. Hold her right there. Get a little closer. If we dare. Oh, we're on it. We're on it. There it is. Yeah, okay. Convert to station. Alright, our hinge lock is still on. Drill on. Extending tube. Go to our drill cam. Take all the ice we can get here. Extending 3. I mean 1. No, that's 1. Extending 1. We're into stone now. Alright, retracting. Retracting 2. Drills off. See what we got. Hide empty. We were hiding empty. That drill is empty. Oh, we didn't hide empty, did we? Come on, man. Hide empty. Thank you very much. Looking for ice. 143K in large container number 1. ship? What do you mean convert to ship is not possible? Bullshit. Don't tell me that. What the hell do you mean? We're retracted. Everything is everything. Don't tell me I can't convert to ship. That's some bullshit. Convert to ship. Not possible. Why? Okay. Because I'm touching something? Shit, not for long. Whoa. We got a breach. Oh, got a breach. How did we get a breach? Everything was fine. We didn't have a problem. We drilled and then we just stopped drilling. What the fuck is going on? Come on. Depressurize 1. Let's go. Wait, what is this breach bullshit? Alright. And of course my helmet lights are not shedding light. We are making no contact here. No contact. What is up with this fucking breach? We didn't hit anything. Why, how do we suddenly have a fucking breach? We're not making contact with anything. Look at that. What the hell happened there? Okay, so we hit nothing but... What the fuck? That makes entirely no sense. What the hell tore up our hull like that? We didn't hit anything. We're making no contact with anything. What the hell? Alright. Let's straighten this shit out right now. Alright, I can't access that. I need to do it from the bridge. That is like messed up right there. What the hell? How does that even happen? We're open right there. How did our shit get so fucked up? We didn't hit anything. What is this? We hit nothing. Alright. Control panel, search. PRO. Projector KF. Blueprints, baby. Kingfisher. Load it. Yeah, whatever. Just keep projection. Why is it gotta fucking be backwards? Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Oh, bullshit, man. There's nothing above me. I can zoom in right here. Alright. Projector actions. Let's go with pitch. Alright. Now it looks like there. Over that. Back. Or right there. Vertical offset. Bam. We're in. That damage was on the top. I'm not seeing it, of course. Stupid helmet light won't throw any light. That was an obvious breach. Let's check our integrity. I'm starting to get real sleepy. Quit here. What? Just yet. Open up, open up. I don't even remember what I'm about to look for. On the right. Oh yeah, let's see. Info. Divert the ship. Still not possible. Oh, we're gonna be figuring that shit out tomorrow because that's bullshit. Stop it right there because, man, Alright, save and changes. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, but we're surviving out here. Alright, that's gonna do it for me for now. Until the manana time. Adios, amigo.